Hello everybody. I just want to come on here because I had a great long weekend, and I'm going to tell you why, because I think most of you might be surprised as to why it was so great. While you guys were out camping, spending time with your family, enjoying the weather, I was at home for most of the weekend, especially in the nighttime, Sunday night, even yesterday night and afternoon, and I was building plans for people. I was building what I call plans to get out of debt. And you know that saying that one of the banks, the red bank, you are richer than you think? I always love that. I always love that tagline because I thought the bank that I worked for 20 years should have had that tagline because of how I felt about people. And unfortunately, I don't think that tagline should be attributed to any bank because, again, I worked in a bank for 20 years and I don't remember ever making someone feel like they were richer than they thought. Enter Irene going out of the bank and becoming her own boss, okay? I'm now able to walk into the office at, 11:30 after spending a good portion of my morning with my dad at a doctor's appointment. And this was after a long weekend of choosing to build these great plans for people who never would have had the time of day with a financial advisor at the bank because of either how young they were or how much debt they were in. They never would have gotten the advice that I'm able to even give them. Actually, I was working on a plan where the client is like 53 years old, and I'm able to show them in a couple days when I meet with them how soon they can get out of the debt that they're in and be able to retire comfortably. So I wanted to make sure you guys all knew you all have the potential to be great, and not just great, just spiritually, mentally, but also financially. Some of you guys might think that you're in this hole that you can't get out of because you're deeply in debt. Okay, and no one's ever shown you how to get out of debt. In fact, you've been almost programmed to think that, hey, to get myself out of debt, I need more debt. So I'm going to go to the bank and get more debt so I can cover this debt. No, guys, there is a way. There is an absolute way without getting into more debt, coming out of debt without extra debt. And I don't know how many of you guys rely on your line of credit or your credit card or your overdraft protection for your emergency fund. But if you guys ever catch yourself saying, oh, I got my line of credit, I'm good, I have an emergency fund. I'm sorry, but that's not an emergency fund. That is money you still owe. So to me, that is money you owe to those people, to those creditors, to those banks who's going to charge you for relying on them as an emergency fund. Wouldn't you rather just rely on yourself? I can show you how to do that. I can show you how to put more money and keep more money in your account, okay? Some of you might think, hey, I make hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm good. Really? What do you have to show for it besides the large mortgage that you probably have and maybe those vacations you've taken with the family on credit cards? And sure, you might have a forced savings RSP through work, but how many of that was taken proactively of your own initiative? I can show you how to do that, and it's not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard at all. So if you guys are living paycheck to paycheck, you are not necessarily broke. And I will show you that. That's what I love doing. You know what? And if you want to be able to show that to other people, I can show you how to do that too. But it's just a matter of figuring out that the traditional financial industry, the banks, aren't there to help you with that. And I know it's hard because we've relied on them for so long, but they're not going to help us get out of that. In fact, they're the reason, they're the ones that gave us the debt that we needed or that we thought we needed. Okay, now we have to get out of that. Pay them back. Let's pay them back and get them off our backs, right? And start keeping most of that money that we worked really hard for and start providing that future that we want for our families so bad. I want you to reach out to me, 780-916-9189, or message me. You know what? And if you have something negative to say, I want to hear that too, because I want to hear where most of the people are at in this world in terms of thinking this is scammy or this is legit. It is legit. Okay? It is legit. There are ways to make your financial future happen. You just have to go look for it. And I'm right here. You don't have to look for it anymore. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, a beautiful rest of the short week for most of you who work Monday to Friday. But you know what? I love what I do, and I hope you do too. I got you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.